Hi guys!
Sorry we're late.
We're a little late. Welcome to Theo.
Chinn
Family Kitchen Live. Theo is just donning his chef's coat over there. Oh, you can see him. I'm going to put Emmy's apron on. Maybe I'll get an apron too. Maybe I'll even wear a different apron than I've worn for every single episode of this show. That would be cool. And we'll put Emmy's hair up. Sorry, we're running a little behind. Things are going to be extra interesting today because Mommy is out delivering some art supplies to some New York City students who are doing an art project with her, which means, oh, there's Grandma Donna.
Grandma, are you on screen? I want to know if Guppy or you.
She's not on screen. She's not coming on screen. Okay. Emmy has an apron. Emmy, do you want to wear my hat? You need something for your hair. The real chef's hat?
Sure.
This is my old kitchen hat that Emmy's going to put on here. Let's, should we put your hair in it? That's what a real chef would do. We will attempt to do Emmy's, that's right. Well, it's like we're doing more than play kitchen. Okay, so we're going to do a little twist. We're going to see
Hi, Donna. Hi, Grandma.
We're going to see how Daddy's hair styling skills are right now, live. It's all going to go under there. Oh, this hat's a little bit small. Otherwise, that would have worked great. Would have totally worked. Really? No, really, it would have totally worked.
Yeah, I think they get it.
Emmy is a little bit skeptical. Okay, and I'm gonna wear my red apron because that'll be fun. This is the apron I had when I met Jen. Okay, Theo, do you need some help with your buttons?
No, I got them. After I wash my hands, I want to touch the noodles.
Good job, Theo.
Daddy, now can I have my Daddy, if I wash my hands, can I touch the
Yes,
noodles?
if you'd like to wash your hands, you may definitely touch the noodles. Okay, I probably should have turned the oven on earlier, but it's on now. Okay, Theo is going to put on his chef's hat. Excellent.
Yes.
Everyone's got a hat except for Daddy. Okay, go down and likes your hair. Excellent. That was just a little bit smaller. Okay, so.
I like that chef's costume you have.
Is that what Grandma says?
There's nothing to say because only one person's watching.
You never know who will watch later of me. Okay, so what we're making today, we have these noodles. These are cellophane noodles. I'm pretty confident. So it says on here, it says vermicelli. They look like this. Yes, Theo, you may touch the noodles. Okay.
He didn't wash
his hands. Theo, let's wash your hands. Come over here.
As you can
Come over
see,
here and let's wash your hands.
very glassy.
So we're soaking those in some water. It's just cold water. They've been in there for about half an hour, but you really only need to soak for like 10 minutes. Okay, Theo's gonna wash his hands.
So they're over soaking.
No, they're not over soaking. They're gonna be fine. They're just it's more soaking than we really needed. But I didn't want to.
We're making spaghetti pizza.
And we're gonna stir fry these with some Napa cabbage and some beef.
Daddy.
Yes, you're doing a great job there, Theo. So I'm gonna get out the rest of the ingredients. See? So yes, you did a great job, Theo. You're good. You're in great shape. Napa cabbage. Maybe we'll use some Chinese sausage.
If I were pretending, I'd say that
Egg.
this is a bit
Napa cabbage.
of
Tofu, medium firm.
powdered
Some beef.
straw.
Okay. So, and I am going to attempt to do this show with 2 kids. And we're going to find out why 2 kids and 2 parents is a good ratio for not 2 kids. Theo's lost. There's only 1 kid right now. Phew, only 1 kid. This bottle of bourbon is over here because it was in the marinade. It is not because I'm going to start drinking it during the show.
I need a.
Although you never know.
I need a knife.
You need a knife? Okay. Well, there's nothing to cut yet, you guys. Okay, there will be something to cut in just a minute.
Wait.
So first, we're going to take a little egg.
Yeah.
While the oven is warming up.
We'll put our hands.
We're going to make a little bit of egg pancake to go in this. This is basically going to be a stir fry with these noodles. Okay, you can touch them, but don't play too much, okay, you guys? You can touch them a little bit. Okay, so we're going to take 2 eggs.
We need to dry my hands or something.
Now you need to dry your hands or something? Okay.
Can I whisk the eggs?
Here you go, Theo.
Thank you.
Yes, you may whisk the eggs. There's a little whisk, probably in this drawer.
Wait, I do the whisk because I'm the best chef.
Nobody's the best chef. Everyone can have a turn.
Thanks. Theo,
Okay.
fault.
So 2 eggs. Theo, oh, Theo, don't throw the kitchen towel on the floor.
We're trying you to catch it.
Well, I wasn't ready to catch it. Okay, the kids are going to
Theo.
eat some eggs.
Wait, Theo, I have a job for you, okay? What? Can you watch and tell me if there's like a piece of brown stuff?
And then you're going to give Theo a turn, right, Emmy?
There's brown stuff. Where? There.
There's no shell up there, I don't think. Okay.
Wait, Theo, you.
So, this is the Chinese cooking show today. So, Chinese knife.
Yes, I am the best. We are the best chefs. And Mom is the best chef. So, Daddy, you just tell us when it's time for my turn.
Okay.
So, you just gotta mix those eggs in there. Can I show you how to do it? Yeah. You do it like this.
All right, so this is Napa cabbage.
Okay.
I'm just going to cut some things up. I'm just kind of doing all the prep work I can to get out of the way.
Okay.
This is way more Napa cabbage than I want in this stir fry.
Okay.
The thing that we really need to think about for this kind of dish with the noodles, well, I think this is probably true of most pasta dishes across the world, is the balance of how the noodles are going to work out with the ingredients and what it's going to look like and how the food's not all going to fall between the noodles in ways we don't want. So this Napa cabbage has a couple leaves that are not so good. So we're just going to cut those out.
No, what Grandma said, Grandma said that I like the way my turn less. And now you have to make sure that nothing goes wrong. And if something spills on Daddy's floor, if Daddy spills something on the floor, tell him, okay? I'll be in charge of the egg. You make sure the noodles and the beef.
Well, good thing this is way more Napa cabbage than we needed. That's fine. I'm just going to trim off those bits. That's okay.
Are we going to pour that in there? No.
So I was going to use half this Napa
We're not
cabbage.
making egg noodles.
Well, the eggs, oh, that's a good job. The eggs are going to go with the noodles, though. We're going to make a little egg pancake. Could do that with a little fish sauce if we wanted to be a little bit more Thai with this.
I thought it was a Chinese cooking show.
Well, we could be pan Asian. We're not going to put, we don't actually have any fish sauce, so we're not going to use any fish sauce. But we could. Yes, you guys are going to get to cut, okay? Give me 1 second. Oh, do you want to cut some, you can cut up some cabbage. Okay, Theo, you see, watch how I'm going to do this. I'm going to do one. Okay, that's pretty good. Just eggs. I'll give it one last little beat.
I want to cut up cabbage. We do want a big...
I'll show you. Okay?
I'm going to have a knife.
You're going to have a knife, Theo?
It needs some washing.
Okay, Theo. We're going to wash it after we cut it. No problem. Okay. So we're going to cut it up and put it in here. Okay. So what we want to do with this cabbage is...
Can I have a small knife?
Okay. So Theo, I'm going to give you a knife in just a second. Yes, that's Emmy's knife. Who gave you that knife?
Grandma and Gong.
Yes.
Wait, I need a knife. Wait.
I have a knife for you, Theo. 1 second.
Oh, Mommy, you're watching.
Oh, Mommy's watching.
She says you can do it.
Okay.
Where are you? How long is it taking? You've been away for a long time. Mommy.
Hours and hours.
Yeah, hours. Actually, it was only 2 hours.
That's hours and hours. Okay, so Emmy, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these and I'm going to cut them the long way.
Wait,
and you see what I'm doing?
Yeah.
I know. I'm going to give you a knife. After I show you, you have to see. And after I cut them the long way, then I'm going to cut them like this into little strips. But not like super thin strips, because it'll just fall apart, okay? So do you want to try one of those long cuts, or do you want me to do the long cuts and you can do the short cuts?
You do the long cuts, I'll do the short cuts.
Okay.
I'll do the short. Can I have a piece of that?
Yes, you may have a piece of that. It's not washed, but that's okay. You'll do the short cuts too, Theo?
Yeah.
Okay. And we're
How
going to put it
about
in
you
there.
help Daddy with the long cuts?
No, Theo,
I'll
Theo
do
can
that.
Yeah, Theo can do that. That's fine. If you wanted this to be a little more organized, you could actually separate all these leaves. In fact, let's do that.
Daddy, can I have my knife?
I don't usually bother,
Can I have
but
my knife, Mom?
yes, you can have your knife. So Theo,
That's not
what I'm going to do, I know Theo, what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut these in pieces like that. And then Theo, what you can do, probably I should have put Theo next to me.
Huh?
Okay.
I'll do long and short.
So Theo, what we're going to do, you're going to cut it, and we're going to cut the pieces like that, okay?
Okay.
And your hand's going to be far away from the knife. You think you can do that? Why don't you do, Theo, why don't you do one piece at a time, okay? Let me show you. So we're going to do like that. Cut like that.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
I can do 2 pieces.
You need to put your hand here. So not right next to the knife, but not too far away. If it's too far away,
Just split it?
so too far,
Like that?
If it's too far away, Theo, it's just going to slide all over the place. So we put our hand right there. Let's put one hand there. And we go slice like that. Okay. Then you got to move your hand so your hand's not near the knife. So you're going to slice. Good job. And hold the knife, Theo. You can hold the knife in your hand. You can grab it like that. Do you want your red knife, Theo, or you like this one?
I like this.
You like this one?
Like that?
Okay. Yeah, that's perfect.
Then look at.
I see. Are you doing the long cuts too, Em, or am I doing
I'm
long
doing
cuts?
the long cuts too.
Okay, so you're gonna do whole leaves? Okay.
Yeah, if that's okay.
No
Is it okay
problem.
doing 2 at a time? It's easier.
Yeah, if you've got 2, if 2 feels comfortable, then you're fine. You look like you're doing a fine job. Okay.
Done.
Great job, Theo. Okay, now Theo, now put down your knife. And now take these bits and put them into here. Can you reach that, Theo?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Stop knocking me.
Okay, if you have to reach over, Emmy, there you go. I'm gonna put it there so you can reach it, okay? Okay, and Emmy, make sure, so you too, Emmy, see how you're holding the knife way back here? It's like, you can hold the knife right here. This part's not sharp, okay?
I forgot. I was doing that last time.
Great.
It's not comfortable.
We'll find it, so the way it should be comfortable is so you like a pinch here. So it's like knuckle there, and a pinch there. This is called the tang, and you want to have your...
Then how
Is
do
that
I
comfy now?
hold the knife
Great.
again?
You feel like you have good control?
Yep.
Okay, and then what's going on the tip there is you're holding the knife like an angle like that, so that part's not on the board. So if you're going to slice like that, you got to have that part on the board. Okay, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Put your knife down there, facing the blade facing away from you. Theo, you're doing a great job. You can hold it a little bit closer, Theo. There you go. Okay.
Oh, it's so much easier to cut when it's like this.
When you're holding it that way?
Not totally even.
Doesn't matter.
Really? Because some of these pieces are going to be small.
No problem. I know we like to have things in relatively even pieces, but exact is not necessary. I think actually, now that I did this, I think that's going to be plenty of Napa cabbage. So we're going to put that aside. Okay. Mommy says they'll be done soon.
Finally.
Which is great. Means maybe they'll be back to dinner. Okay. So while the kids continue to reduce those leaves, maybe I'll do a couple more.
And then what do we do with these little bits?
They all go in the colander.
They all go in here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just
Okay,
using
so if you're gonna pick things up that way, Amy,
Well, these
you're welcome to do it. But what you need to do, what you have to be really careful of. See, that's the sharp part of the knife going towards your hand, right? So you want to do is you want to make sure the knife is all the way flat on the board, and your hand is also flat. You don't want your fingers sticking out, and you don't want the knife sticking up. So like that, and you can scoop. See, that way, even if it goes into your hand, it's on the blade's on the board. See, if I hold like that, you can go like that. See, you can't cut yourself that way, right? But if I go like this, don't do it now. Now it's up. Now you can cut yourself because the blade part's exposed. Okay, so flat,
Dad, this time
flat,
can we
and scoop.
do it with
You
the
have a couple more there.
actual cut.
Oh, you want to do the long cut too?
Yeah.
I don't think your knife will really work very well for that, Theo. But you are doing that. You are really cutting it. Do you need some more, Theo? Are you all done with those? You need some more to cut up?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I have enough.
Okay. You have enough? Great. Okay, Amy, you doing good?
Oopsies. I can never
Did I
have enough.
drop something?
Okay.
And by that, I don't mean cutting.
Well, okay, Theo, don't, your knife. Don't ever walk with your knife. If you have to get down, leave your knife on the counter.
Ooh, I'm not good at that stuff.
Oopsie. No, don't know what that was on the edge of the counter.
I did it.
Flying. You did? Theo, don't put, if you pick up food off the floor, don't put it back. You gotta wash it. You can't put it back. Was that the one that was on the floor?
Yes.
Okay, I'll get you a new one.
Why?
No problem. So we have plenty. We're not gonna use them all. Okay, so while the kids are doing that,
I can do which one?
I'm going to wash my board, and I'm going to do
This is a big one, what you would
some
say.
beef.
Some
Theo, don't wave, Theo,
well,
don't, Theo, don't wave your knife around. If you want to show them, you can show them.
So it's a little rough here, so I'm gonna cut through that part if it's a little rough.
If that part's a little rough, you're going to cut through it? Okay.
Yeah.
Are you being safe over there, Theo?
Yep. So actually, want to get the side of the knife.
Okay, so now I have this. This is flank steak. You could do this with chuck. If you had a big piece of chuck, particularly, you could cut across the grain. Some people would say that's like the best meat to do this with.
Some of these are like too
You could even do it with
long.
skirt. You could do it with sirloin, but it won't work very well.
Daddy,
What I really like,
this one
okay, that's fine. Just cut off the end. This is what I like about the flank steak. Is the grain runs all one way, so I can make slices that are totally
Look,
across the
Daddy,
grain and
Daddy,
are a good
I'm
size for a
learning
stir fry.
that.
Yes, good job, baby.
So when
Are we
you
still there? Yeah,
Yeah,
still there.
okay.
So
So I'm going to cut this, just a minute, Theo, don't talk while I'm talking. So I'm going to cut this into a couple of pieces. So now I have strips like this, and now I don't even have to really mess with cutting it on the bias. I can just slice these in nice pieces.
Finally, an even piece.
So
Not
so
too
when
thin.
you're always cutting like this, you need to do a stripe one like a
So all the
little
pieces
lip.
are going to come out like this with the grains running through the piece, and that'll make them nice and tender.
So you always want to when you're cutting always
Are you being careful, Theo?
you
Keeping your finger, your hand nice and far away from the knife? Okay, I mean, those are getting a little thick.
So you always
Great.
One-
And the way you're cutting, Emmy, is fine with the tip, but you can actually keep the knife a little flatter than that and still have, you need the part you're cutting with to be on the board. Not that flat, but just like doesn't need to be all the way on the tip. It can be a little flatter, and then you'll actually get a little more surface of the knife to cut with.
I'm getting good at doing this.
You are. Is it feeling comfortable, like you're not going to cut yourself?
Yeah.
Great.
so
Well, actually, I got a little bit scared because it was like going and it wasn't that.
You're actually. Oh! What happened? Did you cut you?
One is like, no.
What happened? Okay, Theo, that's why you can't wave the knife around. I'm gonna take this knife away for a little while, Theo. Theo, you can't ever wave the knife around. The knife has to stay on your board. Are you listening, Theo? Listening ears in the kitchen? The knife has to be on the board. So whenever you're picking something up, you put the knife down, okay? So Theo, I know it's an accident. You just have to practice good knife safety so accidents don't happen, okay? So Theo, do you understand? When you're done cutting, you put the knife on the board. Don't ever wave your hand around with the knife, okay? You okay, Emmy? Can I see? Just okay, and poke, yeah, okay. I'm sorry, okay. Okay, do you need an ice pack?
I'm good.
Okay. So, okay, we're almost done with this anyway, Theo, okay?
Okay. So you always want to leave a little shortcut on the end so you can cut
Okay, Theo, watch your
another-
knife. Watch your knife, Theo.
Sorry.
Thank you. Knife down, good job.
Wendy.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
he's not shirtless, but he doesn't have a shirt under this. It's
let's do a shirt. It counts.
Sort of.
Take the credit, Amy, take the credit. Okay, so I've now got this bowl of pieces of beef. I'm going to add, you've probably seen this, if you're a fan of the show, you may have seen me do this before.
So-
I'm going to add I'm going to add some cornstarch. And I'm going to add some wine. Sometimes I use sherry for this. This is Chinese cooking wine. No idea what Chinese cooking wine is made out of. Probably rice. You may not want to. Yeah, I said that before.
And the other cookie.
Does it even say what it's made out of?
So you.
No.
Doesn't.
So-
No indication.
So
Okay.
Daddy. So
It's not really important for flavor. Just
Daddy?
it's not really Theo. I'm talking. It's not really important for flavor. The purpose of it is to tenderize the meat, pretty much, and it's gonna cook off.
Then you know what?
What?
You know what the special thing
Some
is?
oil?
You always guys.
Why is it some of it like not like
So
when it comes off a
so-
little bit the flour isn't wet?
And soy
you know
sauce.
what?
Because it washes away some of the cornstarch from the surface, and there's cornstarch left. And some soy sauce here, and then I'm just gonna mix this up into a sort of paste. This is kind of a marinade. You don't want it to be too wet, especially if your stove is not that hot, because it'll bring the temperature down too far when you cook it. We're going to
It
stir fry
doesn't
this.
hurt to me.
Doesn't hurt to you?
It just feels a little itchy.
Oh, Theo, don't stay. Are you touching your knife?
No.
Don't touch the knife, Theo. Okay, Theo, are you all done? I think it's time to
No,
put the knives
I'm
away
not.
for a minute.
No, I'm not. So always.
Theo, that's the wrong way to cut it.
So you always want to
Theo, you're lifting up the knife. That's how you cut your sister. Don't you cut them up and then lift them up with your hands. Then you put the knife down.
a lot. So you always.
Still feeling. Well, I went to the pool yesterday, and I was in the water for a little too long, and I peeled my fingers.
When you always.
I would like to state for the record that Emmy was not at a public pool. It's a pool in someone's garage, so it was a mostly socially distant play date.
Just me and Willow.
Yes.
And we had so much fun when
They
we
wore
went
masks
under.
in the car.
And when we went under the pool, there were steps to the pool, and we went under them, and we could actually have air under there. There was like a
Also
little,
like to state for the record that it's a big oversized inflatable pool in someone's semi-inflatable pool in someone's garage. This is not a friend who has a private pool.
Daddy,
Yes.
and you guys too. It was just so fun when there was actually like, the stairs. There were stairs there. They were under the stairs. There was like a little pocket, so you could go under it and have a hiding out, and there was air, a little pocket, so we could stay under there.
Okay, so Theo, you all done? We are now going to make some pancake.
Done.
Okay,
I'm almost.
you're almost done. So I'm going to take this pan here. We're really just doing a little egg scramble. Not a scramble. We're really just making like a little flat egg pancake. So, okay, Theo, let's put your knife down. No knife now right now. Okay, so we're going to do this. A little bit of oil. I'm going to let this pan heat up for a second. Not too much. This is nothing but egg. You could do a little soy sauce or fish sauce and something in here. Maybe I'll do a little bit of salt.
So guys.
Hey, Theo, I'm talking. It's your turn to talk. Okay, I got this. What we're going to do is we're going to make a little flat egg pancake, and we're going to cut it in strips, and we're going to put that in our noodle dish. Okay, so I should have done that a minute ago. This pan is still heating up. I'm going to turn it up. Emmy, remind me to turn the pan down, okay?
Some more cutting.
Some more cutting.
Sorry.
Theo, we're all done cutting right now. You cut up some tofu in a little bit, okay?
No.
You can't cut while that is back this way.
Cutting.
I know you. Don't worry. I will get you some more things to cut. Okay, Theo. Emmy, what are you doing?
And a little snack.
Don't mess around with that. People can see your hand.
I was gonna wave him.
I know, Emmy, but you're putting your hand in front of the camera. Okay, so I'm going to pour this in here. Hopefully, okay, it's a little warm, but that's okay. And you want to lift up the camera so they can see that? Okay, I'm going to turn this down a little bit.
We note.
Yeah, rotate. Don't you can't turn this down. Okay, there you go. Okay, so this is going to cook a little bit, and then hopefully I'm going to flip this over. Where are you going, Theo? Okay.
It's a huge egg pancake.
It's a huge egg pancake. That's a little bit hotter than I really wanted it to be, but it's okay. I mean, do you think we should try to flip this over, like flip it, or do you think I should use a spatula?
Spatula.
My daughter has no confidence in me.
Yeah, I don't.
At least you're honest. Good. Okay.
I got
Can you get down so I can get the?
Because I got splattered
the...
with a lot of oil when you did that.
Oh really? When I flipped with the egg pancake?
Yeah.
Well, you could just step away.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Emmy says spatula, so we're gonna go with spatula.
Yes.
These don't flip that well, honestly. Okay.
Which is why I don't want you to do it.
It's fun. It doesn't matter if it folds over.
No.
Okay. So it's fine. It's actually kind of hard to flip them with a spatula too. Probably should just do it with chopsticks. Oops, and sure enough, splat. Okay, that's fine. I didn't need it to be that brown, but that's okay. Okay, we're gonna turn that way down, maybe even off. Let that finish cooking for a second so we can slice it up.
Yeah.
Let's go back over here, and next, let's get our Let's get our roast pork into a pan. That would be a good thing for us to do right now.
Can I do some camel walk?
Sure, absolutely. Oh, pans everywhere.
Oh, that sounds
Do you know I have sensitive ears at all?
What an accident.
Daddy. You know what? I accidentally put my chef's hat on the stove. On the, you know, the little, on the.
Oh, you got hooked on the, yeah, but you gotta be careful near the stove,
But
Theo.
it didn't hurt.
Theo's just gonna spend this whole show from off-camera saying really alarming things about what he did to the stove or the knife. Don't worry, I totally have this under control. Can't you tell? You'd like a baby bell, Theo? Sure. Do you
I
want to
don't
go?
think they can tell.
You want to go sit and do it and have a baby bell, Theo? That's a great idea.
A black baby bell.
A black baby bell? Okay, you go sit, Theo.
Yeah, I do have sensitive ears, Wendy.
Okay.
I'm talking to a
And
cat.
she is for Theo. That's fine. That's the way you do it. She texts and you reply and she can hear you. And everyone else can hear you too, but everyone else can also see the comments. So it's a conversation. One end is on text and one end is on.
Live.
We open up. This is a baby bell.
I think
You
that
have a little tab and you pull the tab and it opens up. You don't think anybody needs to know that? You don't know what people need to know.
Wendy, message if you knew that. Or somebody.
Somebody is.
My children have no respect.
Your mind as
Here you
it
go, Theo.
says something.
Okay. One baby bell for Theo.
Theo says, copy your mind if it says something.
Copy your mind if it says something. That's deep. Sounds very zen, Theo.
I made that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of us could.
Maybe Mommy can copy her mind. Maybe Mommy can figure out what that means. Okay. So I have this pork here. I have this pan, which I lined with foil and put a rack in.
Mama, do you guess it?
The foil is quite important.
I guess.
Okay. Theo. Very loud. Okay, so the foil is quite important because this is a very sugary marinade, and it will burn to the bottom like anything. So you don't technically need foil, but I strongly advise it if you want to try this. The soy sauce itself will also burn. And then I think these are pretty thin. So if you have thicker ones especially, you could do this sometimes with pork butt. You could slow cook this and it would be delicious, but I'm just going to broil it in our gas broiler, and I think I can cook these pork chops through.
Funny to put
no
this
problem.
on pizza.
But they are it is going to burn quite a bit. What?
It would be pretty funny to put
Baby bell on pizza? That would be pretty funny.
No,
We put it on the little pretend pizzas.
Okay. Oh, our little toast pizzas that we made.
Funny,
Yeah.
I'm saying.
It would be pretty funny if you did that. Yeah, Amy and I did that. Maybe we'll do that. Should we make a lunch show sometime? We can make Baby Bell pizza.
Yeah.
Maybe we can make pizza all out of kid snacks. We'll use Baby Bell. I mean, salami is kind of cheating, right? Even though it's a kid snack, because it's like a thing you really put on pizza. What else could we use, Theo? That's real food you eat on a snack that we could put on a pizza.
Crackers.
We could use ketchup and Baby Bell.
Yeah, and we could use.
It kind of sounds like not yummy pizza so far.
Yeah.
I mean, Emmy eats olives for a snack, but that also seems like
And
cheating.
then we could cook, and then when it has all toppings, and then we'll put
Okay,
in the.
so I'm going to take this egg pancake now,
In the stove and then
and I'm
I made a
going to
circle.
just scoop that out onto my board.
Sort of.
You made a circle. I'm going to wash this pan so we don't make too big a pile of dishes here. We're doing pretty well. Okay, we're going to need some scallion. Should we use the Chinese sausage, Emmy? You probably think we shouldn't, right? No Chinese sausage, not in the egg, Emmy. In the noodle dish. Should be able to pick it up. You don't think so? Okay.
every time when you cook
I'm asking Emmy a lot of
something,
questions. I
it
know the
needs
answer.
to be
what answer
way
she's gonna give.
funny.
Okay,
isn't it?
so I'm just going to take this egg pancake
Ow.
and I'm just going to cut it into strips. This is just going to go in our
That
noodle
was the
dish,
shelf
sort of for
knife,
color.
Theo.
What? He doesn't even have a knife. Did he just pick up your knife?
No.
I don't have a knife.
Okay, good. You don't need a knife. Okay, so just some little strips.
Oh, this board is really
Emmy, would you
big.
get me a little bowl? like a blue bowl. I just need to put these in something so it's not on my cutting board. And then I'm going to cut these strips.
This board has
pieces.
some little writings on it. I just know it has some little scribbles on it.
Thank you, Amy. And then you can put it down. Thank you. I'm just going to set this egg aside so we can add it at the last minute to our stir fry. And since Emmy asked, we're going to leave the Chinese sausage out. But we do need some tofu. Theo, do you want to help cut up some tofu, or do you want Emmy to do it? Theo, you want the rest of your
Can
cheese?
I have some tofu?
Do you want the rest of your cheese?
Some tofu too. We have 4 tofus.
We do have 4 tofus. I think we're maybe only going to use one of them. You want to do it yourself? Okay, the kind of pieces I want, Emmy, pretty much the same as usual, but I want them like that.
Where's my knife?
And then like that. I'll get you a different knife for tofu, okay, Theo? Okay, I'm going to do a couple of these for Theo to cut up, and then you can do the rest, okay? Okay, you want to get a knife out of there, Theo? That's a great idea. Okay, so Theo. Okay, I've got to get a bowl for this. You can just use, Theo, for this. This is a good tofu knife. Okay. It is, I promise.
Unlike my family,
Theo,
I love raw tofu.
Theo, I promise that's a good tofu knife, okay? The tofu can go in here. We're just going to use all the bowls in the house. Theo, watch. Let me show you, okay? Watch how I do it, okay? So you can take it, the tofu. Watch, Theo. You just cut a piece off like that. See, it's plenty sharp enough. And you can do pieces like that and put them in. Okay, Emmy, you doing okay? You might need that brick to get that brick out of your way, Emmy.
That's mine.
I know, but you don't have enough. You don't have a lot of room.
What am I gonna do?
No, I mean this, because it's in the way of what you're cutting. Just over on that side, so you have clear space. Sorry, I shouldn't touch your board while you have a sharp knife going on.
They can have a bite.
What are you reading? He has swung directly from contact.
No.
Definitely good.
Oh, I see. That was confusing because Mommy is commenting as Chinn Family Kitchen.
Can I eat this?
Yes, you may eat that tofu. Okay, let's see how my broil is doing here. Gas broilers, keep a close eye on them. Okay, we need some garlic and some scallion. And you try not to lick your fingers while you're doing that, okay?
I'm not.
Even though you're cooking just for your family.
Can I eat the whole thing of this
Okay.
or something?
Just gonna finish our meat here so we don't have to mess around with too much stuff during the actual cooking phase. Probably have forgotten something.
Dad?
Yes, Theo. Some scallions. Yeah, go ahead, cut that one up too, Theo. Where's my trash bowl? Good.
Emmy let me eventually, and Daddy made me
Sorry, Amy.
get some.
I know, I am sorry, I'm sorry.
And Daddy made me
should've
eat
said
some
incoming or
tofu,
something.
and Emmy made me eat some tofu. So
Emmy made you eat some tofu?
No, he asked.
Okay, so I'm going to cut up some of these scallions that are going to go in my little beef stir fry. And I'm going to have one scallion for the dressing on the top. Just kind of getting some different flavors and textures going on in the noodle dish.
Can I do some more cutting?
I think that's about all the things we have to cut, Theo, because this last one is definitely a daddy job.
I know, definitely me and Emmy's job.
Definitely you and Emmy's job. Well, your boards are very dirty right now, so you definitely can't cut anything else with those tofu-y boards. Do you guys want to peel some garlic?
Thirsty. Can I have some juice?
You can have water, Theo. I can't get you anything else right now.
No juice.
You can wait. You can have juice after we're done with the show, or you can have water now. Those are your choices.
Juice. I'll freeze it. I'm not gonna panic about it.
Okay, I know. Then you can
I'm
wait
not gonna
patiently.
panic about things you
Do you
want.
want to? Will you peel a couple cloves of garlic for me, Emmy?
I'm not gonna.
Sure.
All right. I'm gonna turn over these.
I'm not
Pork
gonna
here.
about anything for
Definitely.
days.
Oh, definitely time.
Yep.
Since
No
you
problem.
give me that,
No problem. I'm just gonna turn these over. They've
I'll
got
give
some nice
Emmy
color
back
on
for
one side.
money.
Theo, you don't have Emmy's money.
Yes, I do.
He has some. He has one of my piggy banks that I gave him, and I gave him some money in it.
But giving Emmy back her money, Theo, is not going to get you anything. If it's Emmy's money, it's Emmy's money. And if it's not Emmy's money, then it's not Emmy's money.
And I don't have to give him everything he wants.
No, especially not if he offers you money that's not really his. Or even if he offers you money that is his, you still don't have to give him everything you want. Okay. Theo is over on the other side of the room doing, getting his piggy bank. Theo, you can't give me money for that. Okay, maybe I should get some juice for Theo. If only Facebook could do an instant poll of viewers, we could ask, should I get juice for Theo, or should I take my chances with not getting him juice and see how that goes?
Take your chances.
Emmy thinks I should take my... Emmy...
I'll give back Emmy some
Theo,
money.
Theo, you can't touch money while you're cooking. Money is dirty. If you go upstairs and wash your hands, I'll get you some juice.
I wanted you to take your chances.
You wanted me to take my chances? Yeah, you know, once I said it out loud, it was pretty obvious what the right answer was. How you doing with that garlic, Emmy? Alright, some juice for Theo. Here you go, Theo.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna do it. Just juice. I can handle this.
Do you need some help, Emmy? Or you doing good?
Can I try it?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I do it like that. Just
That's fine. Yep, that's perfect. That's perfect. No, I think you mean you don't want to hit the knife with your hands. You're worried about cutting yourself.
I know grown-ups do.
No, I think that's a great place to be careful. Emmy.
Sorry, it kind of broke.
Nope, that's fine. When you press it like that, it breaks. That's the whole point. So sometimes, in some recipes, it's really important not to do that because you want it to...
Where do I put this?
you can put it on my board.
Really? You're cutting
It's fine.
still.
Okay, go ahead. Put it there.
Yeah?
Yep. As long as you're not near my knife, you're okay. As long as I know you're doing it, I can watch out for it. You're right to be careful about putting your hands near my board while I'm cutting. But
I'll send you
I
the
saw
fun
you.
part.
I'm going to do a couple of these as well. These garlic cloves are so small. It's a pain. Okay, and then what we're going to do, I'm going to turn this pork off broil because it's making me nervous. Turn it on convection instead. Hopefully the oven is warm enough that that's okay.
I know I'm touching my knife on the blade, but I'm being careful.
Yep, that's fine. You're doing a great job.
Caught myself.
You know.
You also, Emmy, although I probably shouldn't have you doing this on that board. That's supposed to be the not garlic board. Oops.
Why?
Because garlic has a really strong flavor. So if you have put it on get garlic on cutting boards, they taste like garlic forever.
What?
Not forever, but for a long, long time. So then if you have fruit on them. So Emmy, the other way you can do it sometimes,
No, I can't.
it's okay. It's okay. So Emmy, see this? I can also just go like this. I can also just go.
I'm not
like that.
strong enough for
Not strong
that.
enough. Okay. Okay. Don't do it with it. If you already peeled it, it's already peeled. Oh no, it's not.
No, it's
It's mostly peeled, especially. Don't use it. Okay. So I'm just going to cut up a little bit of garlic.
Never use this board again.
No, you didn't get any actual garlic on it. It's just the skin. So it's fine.
I
I
got
will wash
raw actual skin on it.
it. You think you got some actual raw garlic on it? Wendy voted for juice for Theo.
No! I disagree!
It's too late. I already got him juice. Theo is shaking a piggy bank. You can hear that noise.
He wants to get us money. Theo, that's my money!
Theo, please don't play with that. Why did you come back, Theo? Do you know how to cut something else?
What?
I don't have anything else for him to cut. This is gonna go poorly.
What is it?
Okay.
Tell me.
Oh, Theo is suspicious. Theo is suspicious of my offer. Okay, I'm gonna cut up some garlic here.
What is it?
I don't know, Theo. I have to think about it, okay? Okay, but it's almost time. I think we have all our prep done, which means I think before we finish up, this really, believe it or not, we've done all this work. The actual stir fry portion is gonna go really quickly. So I think that means it's time for a little song, and then we'll stir fry. Song first, then stir fry, and we'll see if we can wrap up our show on time. Okay, Emmy, do you want to bring the camera over? Can you reach it off there? Theo, are you coming for song time?
I don't have cheese.
But
I need to grab the camera.
Little darling.
Yeah. I don't have cheese when Wendy.
Theo had cheese though.
It was a little going. He was at a
A little doll in there. Theo, come on. We're gonna sing. Remember you promised we were gonna sing with you?
What does that mean? You have cheese. I have tofu.
Oh, someone like the tofu with cheese? Okay. I mean, bring the camera over.
I'm coming.
She's coming. She's coming.
Theo, would you like to dance? We could.
Are you gonna sing it?
No, but I want to do the camera walk.
Are you about to put the camera down? You can't do camera work while doing this. I gotta plug it in the microphone. Okay, we're going to do our continuing. What are you doing, Amy? This is going to be our continuing experimentation. It's okay.
You gonna dance? You gonna
Our continuing experimentations in audio technology. Hopefully that worked. Oh no! And something just happened behind me. Hey, you guys coming? Oh no! A bonk! Come here, guys. Come here. Oh, never turn your back on the children. Come here, you guys. What's wrong? Come on. You need an ice pack? They can sense. It's like they can sense I'm tied to the microphone. What happened?
We accidentally pulled ourselves down.
Oh, and you fell down. Okay, do you need an ice pack, Emmy? Do you want to get Emmy an ice pack, Theo?
Yeah, I'm gonna get.
Let's see if Theo will get Emmy an ice pack. Okay.
I don't want one.
Okay, you don't want an ice pack, Emmy? Do you want to come? Do you need a snuggle? Well, we sustained the one-parent show for a good long while.
I miss mommy.
Come here, Emmy. Okay. Okay, you want to sit next to me? Do you want your chair for your position where we did the other recordings?
I don't want to dance with me. Why not? I'll play the good tone.
You don't want to sing and dance?
Time and day, too long. Time and day, day long. Wait, where's that little picky thing?
The little picky thing? I don't know where the picky thing is. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. All right, maybe the children will sing. Maybe they won't. It's probably a bad idea. The little pick you had. You don't need a pick. You can play with your fingers.
I do.
Let's see if we can find Theo a pick. Now, a sensible decision at this point would be to say, you know what? We don't need music on this show. How about we do some more cooking and keep the children from hurting each other? Here's a pick, Theo. But as we've all learned during quarantine, making good decisions on the fly while you're multitasking is really hard. This is going to be the Philip Glass version. Do it into the microphone, Theo.
2 times a day, and the 1 time and day, and the 1 time and day, to the 1. That's just a coin.
That's just a coin. Okay, Theo, are you going to sing with me? Are you going to sing this song with me, Theo?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm going to sing my own song.
You know, you got to sing this song, Theo.
I can't make that sound you're making.
So just sing, Theo.
I can't.
All right, maybe we'll have to improvise a song.
That is? No. That's fine.
Come on, Theo.
I want to play one of my songs.
Oh, this is breaking down. Okay, I guess we can't have music time because no one. We made an agreement, remember? We made an agreement for you guys to sing the song with me. Okay, nobody wants to keep the agreement, so no music time. That's okay. Okay, let's make some stir fry. Sorry, Wendy.
No, not still a time. Still fight time.
We have to finish our show. We blew our window. Okay. Sorry, Wendy. Next time. Okay.
I want to sing my own song.
See how you did. Okay, one more verse.
Time and day to the 1. Time and day. Time and day. Time and day to the 1. Time and day.
Okay, let's do some stir fry. Emmy, you want to do the camera?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let's give Emmy the camera. Okay. Emmy, I'm going to put your stool here
Hang on one
in case
second.
you need an angle into the wok once I start doing this. Okay. I don't know what you did with it, Theo. You took it off. Okay. I am going to drain the noodles as much as I can. Given that my colander is full of napping garbage. Theo, gentle with Emmy, she's on the stool. Be gentle. Okay, so as always with a stir fry, it's very important to know where all your ingredients are in advance. If you can manage, Emmy, if you can manage to have them all close at hand, that is a big plus. If you do this a lot, you'll want to make sure they're all stored near your wok. We're going to let that heat up. We're going to turn on the fan. We're going to check on our pork, which hopefully is not burned while we had that moment of musical utter chaos. Actually doing pretty well. We'll give that a turn. It's actually doing just fine. Theo, no thank you.
Sorry, Wendy.
Okay. Okay, so let that heat up for one more minute. Gather the rest of our ingredients. We need a little of the rice wine and soy sauce. I have water in the tea kettle because we're always going to need some water at some point during this process. And I think everything else is somewhere where I can reach it. So I think we're in pretty good shape. So just letting this heat up. It's getting pretty good now. And he's still playing the noodles. You can see these noodles are still pretty white, but they're a little bit translucent. And when we cook them, they're going to become translucent. I'm now fairly confident that these are the noodles I thought they were. Okay.
Why?
Because they got a little bit clearer. Okay. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to cook the beef first, and then add it back in at the end.
Is that gonna need like a stir every once in a while?
No, I'm just going to leave the garlic in there and not stir it all. Okay.
Really?
No. Garlic first, then oil around the edge of the wok, which will make the oil nice and hot, which is what we want. Here's my beef, which I'm going to give just one quick little stir to get the sauce mixed back in. The garlic's browning a little bit. That's good. In the wok it goes.
Sorry for the loudness, guys.
Just going to leave that for a second. Watch out this bowl a little bit. Now, if I were doing this with pork or something, I might be able to leave it in the whole time. But the beef, obviously, we don't want to cook it too much. So I'm going to stir fry it, and then I'm going to take it off here. And I'm going to add in this first batch of scallions, that are also an ingredient that I don't want to overcook. And also an ingredient that I want to get exposed to this really high heat. No other phase of this is going to have as much heat in it.
I said sorry to Wendy.
I already hit that sorry.
I know. I like typing though, so.
I mean, when you type like that, nobody can see anything. You're disrupting everyone's experience. Okay, a little soy sauce.
Does that have like a bruise or a mark there?
What?
Does that have like a bruise or a mark there?
I don't think so. Is that where you guys bonk? Did you guys bonk heads?
Yeah.
You should really put some ice on that, I mean.
Why?
Because the ice can help you not get a bruise. Ice new injuries. It reduces the swelling and keeps you from getting a bruise. What were you guys doing?
Dancing.
Oh.
But then Theo pulled me.
It was a dance accident? Yeah.
And now I'm mad at him.
I've not really been paying attention, so I actually stirred this a little more than I should have. I should really be letting it brown. But it's doing fine. A little more soy sauce. We could use oyster sauce or something. Put the soy sauce around the edge so it caramelizes. And then, I think that's pretty good. There we go. Some nice brown color. And I'm actually going to put just a little bit of water in here because I want to be able to get this sauce out into the next phase. Just a little bit low on cornstarch maybe. I would have liked this beef to be just a little bit more coated, but that's okay. So that's coming out. My beef and scallions are now basically all cooked. And I need my Napa cabbage next. This is a lot of Napa cabbage. We'll do a little bit of soy sauce here as well. And then, oh, I never did wash this Napa cabbage. Oh well, we're gonna cook it. I was wondering why it wasn't sizzling. Okay, oh, there's one really big chunk in there. How'd that happen? Can anybody imagine how possibly could be there's a big chunk of Napa cabbage in my prep? I just can't imagine how that possibly could have happened, given how careful I was about making
Sorry. No, I am sorry.
Okay. So this, we're just gonna let this steam for a minute so the Napa cabbage is mostly cooked.
Finally, some peace and
Well,
quiet.
except for Theo. What is Theo doing over there? Theo is fighting with some...
Theo, fight some more.
Okay, so you want to show Sean this, Emmy? I think this pork is in pretty good shape, so I'm going to pull that out. We're going to let that cool for a minute, and then we'll slice it. That's just going on the side. And we'll see if the rest of our dinner company is showing up. We don't know how far away Mommy is, or if she's still watching.
Mommy, can text if you're still watching. Please.
Okay. Oh no, now we've got dead air while Theo's filling it. Alright, so let's clean up for a second. See if I can clean a couple things up. Slightly lower the payoff level in here. Don't know what Theo's doing.
I'm filming him. Everyone knows.
Everyone but me, because I have my back turned. Everyone else knows what Theo is doing. Are you a ninja chef, Theo?
No,
I'm not. You're not a ninja chef? What kind of chef are you? Okay. So I'm probably going to have to pour off some water. It's pretty wet here.
Why is it taking Mommy so long?
Oh, but you know what, actually, here's what we're going to do.
I feel like she took a plane ride to Mexico.
Plane ride to Mexico. Emmy, you gotta hold this still. Okay. So. Okay. Oh, she answered. She said, oh. No, she just, oh, you said sorry. Okay. Can't tell who's commenting. Okay, so this is just steaming in here. And Theo is going crazy over there. Okay. So now we're going to do, a little bit worried that my water content's a little high here. We've got all that water in the beef. So, Emily, will you hold this again? So I'm going to go ahead and...
Tofu, egg,
So
and
I've
then
got
back
this.
to the wheels.
I've got these noodles. I'm going to put them in. They're actually going to absorb quite a lot of water. So if I have to, I'll de-water this. I'm going to put that in. If I were just putting these into a dry wok, I would add some water here. So we need these noodles to hydrate quite a bit. So they'll poof up and they'll get clear. They're actually going to be brown because there's soy sauce in this.
But I thought last time it was white glass noodles.
No, they're always this is the color they were last time I made them too. Okay. That's doing pretty well. That's great. They've absorbed all the water. In fact, I am going to add a little water. You still have a fair amount of cooking liquid in the beef. I don't want to overdo this, but I definitely don't want this to get all dry. We're doing pretty good here. Great. water as it cooks off. You can see these noodles here. Still, they're getting clear. They're not quite as soft as I would like yet, though.
They're never. I don't have teeth, so it's different for me.
They can never be too soft. We do want them to be really soft. It's true.
Look.
You're doing fun camera work there, I mean.
Yeah.
So
You know, I could actually like make something on the screen.
Yeah. Oh, I totally forgot I had mushrooms.
Aww.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Emergency mushrooms.
Why?
Why emergency mushrooms?
Yeah.
Because I forgot to do them. So, why don't you bring the camera over here, Emmy?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So I have here some fresh shiitake mushrooms.
Yes. Well.
Luckily, they don't need to cook too much. Just cut off the ends.
I wish you could eat raw mushroom.
You can eat raw mushrooms.
It just rotate your phone. Oh. Not this one. I want to try it a little bit.
Okay. Okay. Emergency mushrooms. Let's turn the camera back around because Emmy doesn't want to hold it anymore. Here we go.
Oh, it's good.
Good. You like it?
Delicious, actually.
Okay. Hopefully these noodles are not going to overcook while I do this.
I'll watch it.
It's okay. It's okay. And then I think, ideally I would have stir-fried these, get a little more heat on them, but I think they should be okay. Just going to, yeah, I'll leave a couple there. Bring this over here, back to the stir-fry station. I'm gonna throw these in. Oopsie. Okay, we got a little low liquid here. It's okay. Add yet more water. These keep absorbing the water. Got some mushrooms now. Emmy, I am totally unsurprised. You like all kinds of raw vegetables. Okay, so these mushrooms are going to probably just wind up a little bit undercooked, but the cook level on the Napa cabbage is pretty good. A little more water. And cover this back up for a minute. I have totally lost both children, but I don't think they're going to hurt themselves. Okay. Oh, and I have the tofu here, which I'm going to put in a minute. These scallions are my other garnish. I don't have a bowl handy for those. Just put those in the mushroom container. I'm going to cut up some pork while I'm waiting for that to cook. Wash all my cutting boards. Hey Theo, no running in the kitchen. No running in, Theo, that's running in the kitchen. That's running in the kitchen, Theo. Theo, where's the kitchen? Show me, where's the kitchen? Where's the kitchen?
Theo?
Yes, what don't we do in the kitchen?
Don't run.
That's right, don't run. If you want to be back on the show, you can be back on the show. But you can't run. No fighting in the kitchen. Emmy, that's fighting in the kitchen. Please take that the other way. Thank you, Emmy. I'm just going to take this. I'm going to cut out the bones.
I want to watch me fight.
That mushroom is so good.
Mushroom is so good. Okay, I'm going to cut out the bone. I'm just going to slice this thin.
I like raw spinach, like raw tofu, like raw broccoli, I like raw cauliflower. There's only 4.
Do you like raw beef?
You want to feel.
That's not raw.
You want to feel these in a. Let's see what you.
Okay, let's go check out our stir fry one more time. Oh gosh, that got a little dry again. Oh no, keeps drying out on me. Can you hold this? Okay, they got a little crispy on the bottom in a way I did not really intend.
for me.
Fine, it's going to be totally fine, Emmy. Don't you worry, Theo. Don't run to the kitchen, please. Thank you. Okay. So these mushrooms are still not quite as cooked as I would like, but the truth is, do I even like mushrooms, Emmy?
Thanks for the explanation, Mommy.
What did she explain?
Or whatever. She said Wendy wanted music, and Mommy said, Wendy, we made lots of music recording this week. We'll send you one. My daughter and I are enjoying it. That's someone else.
Is that Julie?
Yeah.
What did she say?
My daughter and I are enjoying this.
Oh, excellent. So glad. Okay, so now we're pretty good. These noodles have gotten to a nice level of clear. I am not going to wind up having to apologize for telling you all that these were cellophane noodles. You can see they're nice, clear cellophane noodles. They have a good texture to them, and they will have a good flavor in just a second. So I'm going
Ooh, can I make a flower background?
I'm going to throw this tofu in here. No, Eddie. Theo, I can't talk to you right now. I'm cooking. I'm cooking, Theo. I'm cooking. I'm cooking. Theo, do you need to go downstairs?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I do.
Okay, you can go downstairs, Theo.
Oh.
Get a spoon so I can look like a wok pro here. The tofu doesn't really
You
need to
need
be
me?
cooked. What?
Yeah, you need me
Yes,
to.
I need to. We're almost done, everybody. We're so close to
Theo
done.
gets to go downstairs.
Theo is causing chaos, and you are being a good helper. Okay,
Yeah, but
so now I have this.
downstairs is fun.
I'm going to. I could just put the roast pork in here as well, but I'm not going to. I'm going to put my beef in here. And I'm also going
thanks,
at the last
Mommy.
minute to put the egg in here. The egg and the beef are both cooked, and I just need to get them scattered. They're really just for, they're for flavor, but for color, just going to get this mixed up.
I can't believe Theo can go downstairs.
Get that all mixed up. And I think we are in pretty good shape here. So I'm just going to get a plate. A bowl would also do. Gonna get a plate. Maybe I'll cover this for 1 minute just to make sure that all those flavors can get mixed in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I wave.
I don't know why there isn't a bring her on screen for Mommy. I think she's not on Wi-Fi. Okay. Now I'm just going to turn my wok off so I can stop burning my cellophane noodles because we've done that plenty of times for one show.
I'm waiting.
See if I can get this out without breaking up all of the tofu.
And it's gonna be dinner time when we're done.
Pretty much. Well, we'll have a minute because Mommy's not home yet. We still got to cut up some pork. Maybe.
And you'll need my help with that.
Don't worry, I'll make Theo come back upstairs. Okay. So I didn't quite get this mixed up as much.
Can
as
I?
wanted.
Can I tell him to get upstairs?
There's a big chunk of noodle there that doesn't have any stuff mixed in it. But
Can I tell him
that's
to come
okay.
upstairs? I'll be gentle.
Let's just wrap up the show, okay?
Alright.
Okay. There we go. 1 plate of cellophane noodle. Can you come over here, Annie?
I'm coming.
And thank you, Emmy. Okay, I'm just going to put some, don't worry, Emmy, you don't have to eat this. Just going to put a little scallion on top, just for garnish. Don't worry, Emmy, you'll be able to tell those are the raw scallions, I promise. Emmy loves cooked scallions, not such a big fan of raw scallions.
They're too spicy. I don't like spicy.
And I'm just going to finish up this pork. I'm just going to plate up
Theo
here.
is 4 and I'm 7. And
Put those bones there so I can gnaw on them later. Move the camera over here. not on me. Is it on the board?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just going to
Yeah.
plate this up. Okay. Okay. Emmy, are you practicing for being a teenager?
No.
No, are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Whatever, Dad. Let's say you're a teenager.
Really? I'm not gonna do that all the time.
Not all the time, no. Okay. Just slicing this up to plate it. Don't swing the camera too much. It's very distracting to people who are watching.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm so done with this.
You're so done with this. Yeah, well, we're a little bit over time, right? You were okay at 6 o'clock and now it's 6:15. And dinner's not quite done, but it's so close. It's so close. Okay.
And Mommy's not.
Don't worry, Mommy will be home very soon.
Miss her.
You miss her? Okay, do that. And then we have this sauce here, which I'm going to pour over the top. Get sauce on there. Oh, let me.
Trying to get an angle.
Okay, there we go. Sauce, pork,
Can I just put this like right
stir
here?
fry, and I think, Emmy, that it is time for you and me
Can I go tell Theo to come up?
to say goodbye. Bye,
I
everyone.
bet Theo says goodbye.
Theo says goodbye. Hope you all have a great week, and we will see you all someday in person. Bye-bye.
Hopefully.